Okay, then now so string functions. In string, I covered upper that converts string to uppercase, lower that converts string to lowercase. Len function returns length, number of characters, and left function to extract characters from left side. Right function to extract characters from right side. Substring also use it to extract, but left always starts from first, right always starts from last. Substring function extract character starting from specific position. Starting from 10th character, I want 3 characters. Starting from 7th character, I want 4 characters. Then we can use substring. Next, replace, replicate. Replicate is for to repeat the character. I want to display star 5 times. I want to display star 10 times. Then use replicate. Replace function to replace one string with what? Another string. Here in hello, ELL is replaced with ABC. L is replaced with ABC. ELO is there or not there? Not there. If it is not there, not replaced. If it is there, replaced. If it is not there, it's not replaced. I want to remove this at the rate. I want to remove this at the rate. So to remove this at the rate, replace at the rate with what? Null. Wherever at the rate is there, at the rate is replaced with null character. Then that means at the rate is what? Removed. So you'll get hello. Next. Then so next. Just one is there, one or two are there. Like one is translate. There is a called translate function. Hello. Hello. No. Okay. Now translate function. And what for translate is used? Translate is used to, okay, then use it to translate one character to another character. To translate one character to another character. Okay. Then sir, replace is string to string. Replace is what? One string to another string. Translate is one character to another character. String to string substitution, string to string, use replace. Character to character, use translate. Okay. Then translate. This also takes 3 arguments. String 1, string 2, string 3. String 1, string 2, string 3. But what is the difference between that and this? Replace is string to string, but translate is character to character, one to another character. For string to string replacement, replace. For character to character replacement, use translate. Okay, then so now let's see. For example, translate hello. ELO ABC. Hello ELO ABC. Translated or not translated? Translate, because it will not check string, it will check characters. Earlier, replace, what it checks? It checks the string is there or not. But string is not there, not replaced. But it will not check string. What I said, it is character to character. So then here E translated to A, L translated to B, O translated to C. Okay, then E translated to A, L translated to B, O translated to C. Character to character, one character to another. So what is the first one is H. Are you translating H? No. Then returns H, because you are not translating. So it returns as it is. What is the next character? E. Are you translating E? Yes. E translated to what? A. Next one. What is the next one? L. L translated to what? B. What is the next one? L. L translated to what? B. What is the next one? O. O translated to what? C. That's all. HABBC. HABBC. One character to another character. E translated to A, L translated to B, O translated to C. E to A, L to B, O to C. Okay, na? Then. Understood? Now. So if you want to test, you can test. Okay, you want to test it, you can test. What? Suppose here, run this. Execute this. Then. So HABBC. Okay. Understood? No. Sir, okay now? No. Next. But here, for example, ELO ABCD. ELO ABCD. It gives error, because number of characters should match. You cannot translate 3 characters to 4. You cannot translate what? 3 characters to 4 characters. What is this is? See that. Second and third arguments of translate function must contain equal number of characters. Second and third argument must contain equal number of characters. Number of characters should be same. 3 characters can be translated to 3 characters, but 3 characters cannot be translated to 1 character. So number of characters should match. Like if I give, then it will work. Understood? Okay, na? Then character to character, na? Compulsory E should be translated to 1. L should be translated to 1. O should be translated to 1. Okay, then. So now this is translate. But where it is useful? Translate function can be used to encrypt data. Translate function can be used to encrypt data. Translate function can be used to encrypt data. Encrypt data. Can be used to encrypt the data. Encryption means what? You know what is encryption? Encryption means what? What is the definition? Encryption. What is encryption means? That is converting what? converting what's that? Plain text to ciphertext. What is encryption means? Converting plain text to ciphertext. That is called encryption. Plain text to ciphertext. Okay, na? Then. So, like converting plain text to what? Ciphertext. Then. The text that you can't understand is called cipher. The text that you can't understand is called cipher. Whatever, if you don't understand the text, that is called what? Cipher. Okay, na? Then any text that you can't understand is cipher text. Understood? Then. So, like what? Suppose then. Then. So, for example, this is something is there. What is this? This is cipher. For me, it is cipher. For me, it is cipher because I can't understand these characters. I can't understand these characters. This is Tamil. I don't understand. So this is cipher to me. Okay, na? Understood? Then. So now, if then what is translate is converting what's that? Plain text to cipher. The text that you can't understand is called cipher text. So you can use translate. Usually, what are encrypted is passwords are encrypted. Passwords are encrypted. Your Gmail account is there. Gmail password is there. But in database, Gmail database, password is not stored as it is. Like you set a password ABC123, Gmail password. But in Gmail database, it is not stored as ABC123. Before storing this ABC123, what they do? Encrypt. They will convert into some format. Understood? Then, like, and bank PIN numbers are encrypted. Suppose PIN number is 1234, but it is not stored as it is. 1234 is not stored as it is. Before storing the PIN number is what's that? Encrypted. If someone will go to the bank database and see the PIN numbers, they don't understand that PIN number. Understood? Then. So what are encrypted? Passwords are encrypted. PIN numbers are encrypted. Okay, na? Then most sensitive data. But we don't have PIN numbers. We don't have password. Suppose I have salaries. I want to encrypt the salary. Logic is same. I'll encrypt the salaries. What I'm doing is example, e-name, next one, salary. I want to show the salaries, but I want to encrypt the salaries. What I'm doing is I'm using a translate function. What this is? Sal in single quotes. What is salary contains? Salary contains what? Digits. Digits ranges from 0 to 9. Salary contains digits. The digits ranges from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And salary also contains dot, decimal. So decimal. This is what salary contains. What is salary contains? Salary contains digits. So the digits ranges from 0 to 9. Next one. I want to translate 0 to suppose something P. Translate 0 to what's that? P. Translate 1 to suppose dollar. Translate 2 to suppose like capital K. Translate 3 to suppose star. Translate 4 to, suppose small t. Translate 5 to ash. Translate 6 to, okay na, at the rate. Translate 7 to percentage. Translate 8 to, okay, ampersand. Translate 9 to, okay, cap. Okay na? Then so dot to, suppose capital M. Then that's it. So 0 translated to P. 1 is translated to, 2 is translated to K, 3 is translated to star, 4 T, 5 ash, 6 at the rate, 7 percentage, 8 ampersand, 9 cap, dot M. Okay, as salary from EMP. Now, so what it will show, it will not show the actual salaries. Here the salaries are encrypted. Salaries are converted into not understandable format. Okay, now then now next, let's see. So suppose here one employee Jones, his name is Jones, his salary 2975.00. Then tell me what SQL server will display, what this query will display. 2 means what? K, capital K. 9 means 2 means dollar. Next 9 means cap. 9 means cap. Okay na? 9 means cap. 7 is what? Percentage. Sorry. Percentage. Next one. 5 is what? 5 is ash. Next dot M, 00 PP. That's all. That's all. So actual salary is this, but what SQL server display like this. If someone will see this, they don't understand what the salary is. Understood? Yeah. So let me run. Okay. So this is an example for encryption. Okay. Then okay now then let's run this here. Then now see this. So it is showing each and every Jones. You see that Jones 2975. It is showing like this. Sir, okay na? Now showing the salaries like this. But if someone see the salaries, they don't understand what the actual salaries. Okay. That's all. So this is what translate is. Next, this is one use. But actually, sir, here there is a string. The string is filled with unwanted character. The string filled with what? Unwanted. You want to remove this character. Then what you can do? Replace. Replace this character with null. Okay, na? Remove or not? Yes. But suppose, like, what the question is, so remove, just listen, remove all what? Special characters. Actually, string is what? Hello, but the string filled with special characters. What is that is? Hash, next one, HE, suppose star, ampersand, next one, LL, next one, cap, percentage, next one, O, dollar, like this. Okay, this is the what? Next, the string is filled with. Remove all special characters from this. Remove all the special characters from. I want to remove all the special characters from this string. So what the output you want? I want all of. But it's not filled with one character. It's filled with different characters. I want to remove all the special characters from this. Then how? Huh? Then can we use replace? Replace. Okay, this is the replace. Listen this. This is a replace. Then what? Can I use @ hash, next one star, next one cap, next percentage, next one dollar. Like I want to fill with null. Is it possible? You see, you check. See the previous example, based on the examples you tell. Then string is replaced with null. So here, in case of allow, replacing ELO. Can we replace ELO? Can we replace ELO? No. Why? ELO is there or not there? Not there. ELO is there. ELO is not there. String is there or not there? Not there. Not replaced. Here, the string is there or not there? Not there. String is not there. Characters are there. String is not there. Try to find the difference between string and characters. Individual characters are there, but the string is not there. Understood? Here also, E is there, L is there, O is there, ELO is not there. Yes or no? Here also, these characters are there, but string is not there. Then replaced or not replaced? Not replaced. So if you run this, then what the output you'll get? Nothing. So what? Suppose then. So let me run this then. So same thing you are getting. Because this is not there. If it is not there, it is not replaced. Individual characters are there, but the string is not there. Understood? Then what? Can I use translate? Translate. Can I use translate? Can I use translate? Select. But what the problem is? Just now I given. Second and third argument should be same number of characters. Number of characters should be same. Here, how many characters are there? How many characters are there? 6. 6 characters. But you are translating 6 characters to 0 characters. That is not possible. 6 characters must be translated to 6 characters. Understood? Then I do one thing. So there are 6 characters. Translate all the 6 characters to one character, one special character. Okay. Then I'm translating it to star. How many stars? 6 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So @ is translated to star. Hash is translated to star. Star is translated to star. Cap is also translated to star. Percentage is translated to star. Dollar is translated to star. Now see the output. Like, okay, 1 second. Ampersand is not there. What is ampersand? Ampersand is also there now. Ampersand. Ampersand. Ampersand is there. Ampersand should be translated to what's it? Star. So let me run this. Then. So all the special characters are translated to star. Okay. What is the next step? Now output is this. Now remove this star. How to remove the star? Here, you see this. Here, how to remove this at the rate? How to remove this at the rate? Wherever at the rate is there, replace at the rate with what? Null. So here also, how to remove this star? To remove the star, replace star with null. Replace star with null. So this is the translate function output. This is the translate function output. In translate function output, replace star with null. Yes. Now use a function. Which function? Which function? Replace. And for replace function, what are the input? For replace function, what are the input? Replace function bus. What is the input? Input is translate function output. Translate function output is input for replace function. So what is the output? What is the input for replace? This is the input. This is the input. That means the whole translate function is replaced with this. Yes. Then in this, what do you want to replace? What do you want to replace? Star. Star with what? Null. Open single quotes and close. Now let me run this here. Then hello. Sir, okay? Understood? Then. So in case of translate function, first step. What is the first step? Sir, here it is filled with different characters, bars. Then first what you do? First what? Translate all the special characters to what? One special character. Okay, na? Then translate all the special characters to one. After that, wherever star is there, replace star with what? Null. Then, so this is the output. Hello. Here, which is executed first? So tell me, sir, which is executed first? Translate. Translate is executed. So this is translate. First translate is executed. Then tell me what is the output of translate? What is the output of translate? Star star HE star star LL star star O. Next one, star. This is the output. Translate function output. Okay, then. Then so if a function is called in another function, which is executed first, you are calling a function, you are calling translate function, replace function, which is executed first, always inner function, first inner function, next what? Outer. So here in this example, which is executed first? Translate is executed, and translate function output is input to what? Replace. Okay. Then, sir, if it is filled with one character, then if it is filled with only one symbol, I want to remove that. Then replace is enough. You don't need to use translate. Both. Replace is enough. Replace that character with null. Remove. But if it is filled with different characters, then translate and replace. Got it? Okay then. Now, so these functions are called what? These functions are called string functions. Okay, these functions are called string functions. Okay, now that's what are the next category? What are the next categories? What? Mathematical functions. Numeric, huh? Numeric means mathematical only. Numeric. Mathematical functions. So there are some general mathematical functions. ABS. What is ABS returns? Absolute value. ABS returns absolute value. Okay, na? ABS returns absolute. ABS of number. That means always returns positive value. Select ABS of -10. What if this gives 10? Always returns positive value. ABS of 10. ABS of 10. 10. ABS of -10. 10. ABS of 10. 10. So this returns absolute. Always you pass negative value, but it returns what? Positive value. Next. There is a call power. Power. So to calculate what's the power? Power of takes two numbers. It takes two numbers, num1, num2. These are all general. Okay. Then select power of 3, 2. What this gives? 9. 3 to the power of 2, 9. Next. There is a call what? Square root. Returns what? Square root of a number. Square root of a number. Return square root of a number. Square root takes one number. Return square root. Select what? Square root of 16. Then returns what? 4. Square root of 16 returns 4. 16, 4. Okay, then next. Okay, now next. Then there is a called sine function. Sine. This is to check whether given number is what, positive or negative. To check whether given number is positive or negative. To check whether given number is what, positive or negative. Okay, na? For example, select sign of number. Number is 10, then number is 10. Given value is positive or negative? Positive, then returns 1. Returns 1. Sign of what? Minus 10. Number is negative, then minus 1. Okay, na? Positive 1, negative minus 1. Sign of 0 returns 0. If positive value returns 1, negative value minus 1, 0, 0. That's all. So what is the purpose? Purpose is what? Purpose is positive or negative. Okay, then to check whether given value is positive or negative. For example, select what? Sign of 10. What this gives? 1. I pass minus 10, then minus 1. Minus 1. 10 minus 10. 10 minus 10 means 0. Then what is this written? 0. Okay. For example, there is a what? There is a called amount is there. Fill. Amount is there. In amount you are storing like this: 1000 minus 500, 2000 minus 800, 3000 minus 2000, like this. Some values are what? Positive. Some values are negative. Some are positive, some are negative. Okay, na? Then, if it is positive, I want to print a deposit. If it is negative, I want to print what's a withdraw. If the value is positive, I want to print a deposit. If the value is negative, I want to print withdraw. That means in this case, you have to check the amount positive or negative or not. Yes. Based on this, you have to print. Yes. So there I have to check whether the amount is positive or negative. How to check whether amount is positive or negative? By using sine function. Or you can use greater than 0, less than 0. Understood? Then. Okay. So, but there are general mathematical functions. ABS, power, square root, sine. But this 4, like not commonly, but rare cases. Okay, na? But what are the most commonly used mathematical functions? Okay, then there are 3 functions which are most widely used. They are used for what? Rounding numbers. There are 3 mathematical functions which are most widely used. They are used for what? Rounding the numbers. One is round function. Another one, what's that? Ceiling. Another one, float. There are 3 functions which are most widely used: round, ceiling, float. Okay, na? Round, ceiling and floor. Okay, then they're used for rounding. For example, you done some calculation. After calculation, the number is like this: 38 point, okay, now 5678 something. The number is like this. So this is the number, but you don't want to show the number like this. You want to round this value to 39. You want to round this value to 39. Otherwise, you want to round this value to 38.56. 56. That means you want to round this value to how many decimals? 2 decimals. Or you want to round the number to 3 decimals. 38.567. 567 something. So you want to round the value to the integer. You want to round the value to the 2 decimals. You want to round the value to the 3 decimals. If you want to do this, then these functions are used. Okay, then what they are used? They are used for rounding the numbers. First we'll see round. Next we'll see ceiling and floor. Okay, then first we'll see round function. Round. What for round is used? What for round is used? Used to what? Round number 2. Round the number to integer or to what? Decimal places based on what? Average. Rounds number to integer or to the decimal places based on average. Use it to round number to integer or to the decimal places based on what? Average. Based on the average. Okay, then. So, how to use round? Next one, number. Next one, what? Decimal places. Round number, comma, decimal places. Round number, decimal places. Okay. Now, for example, just see, select what? Round of 38 points. 38 points. Okay, then 5694 something. 5694 comma 0. 0 decimals. 0 decimals means number is rounded to integer. Number is rounded to integer. Okay, na? Then 0 means 0 decimals. Number is rounded to integer. So tell me, this number is between what range? This number is between what range? 38 to what? 39. This number is between 38 to 39. What is the average? 38.5. This number is between what? 38 to 39. Average is 38.5. So, like, listen, if the number is what? Above, equal to, greater than or equal to average, then round it to what? Yes. If the number is below average, round it to what? Lowest. If number is greater than or equal to average, round it to highest. If the number is below average, round it to lowest. Greater than or equal to average, highest, less than average, rounded to lowest. What is this? Now tell me, sir. 38.5, 5694. Below average, above average. Above average. Rounded to highest. What is the highest? 39. That's all. This returns 39. 38.5694 is rounded to 39. Understood? You want to test, you can test. Run this query. 39. But because it is contains decimal, that's why it is showing. Because given value is float, output is also float. 39.00. Understood? Then next. But if I give like this, for example, if I give like this 38.4694, then what this gives? 38. Okay, then because it is below average, above average, below average. If it is below average, rounded to lowest. Above average, rounded to highest. So this is lowest, this is highest. Okay, then this is useful. Now 38 point. Okay, now. But here in these two examples, you're rounding the number to what? In these two examples, you're rounding the number to what? Integers. Not only to integer, you can round the number to decimal places also. Example, you can round like this. 38 point, what's that? 5694, comma 2. Then what? 5694. You're asking round this value to 2 decimals. 38 point, what's that? Actually 56. But what the next digit is? 9. If the next digit is 5 or above 5, the 6 is rounded to 7. Listen. If the next digit is 5 or above 5, the 6 is rounded to 7. What this gives? 57. 38.57. So understood now? The next digit. If the next digit is 5 or above 5, the 6 is rounded to 7. Then sir, okay. Then so like see this here 38.56942 38.57. Okay now? Then if I say here 1 38 point what 5, actually 5, but next digit is 5 or above 5. This 5 is rounded to 6. 38.6. You're asking round this number to 1, this one, but next digit is what? 5 or above 5. If next digit is 5 or above 5, this 5 is rounded to 6. Okay, rounding. This is rounding. Sir, okay na? Now, if I say 3 here, then if I say 3, then 38. 38 point what? 56. What? 56. Why we 8? 5, 6, see this. If next digit is 5 or above 5, this 9 is rounded to 10. But here next digit is 5 or above 5 or above 5 or below 5. Below 5. Below 5 it is rounded to 9 only. Then why it is 8? Sir, okay na? Then 5, 6, 9. Then now. So run this query, execute this query. Then what this gives? This gives what's that? Then 38.569. Yes, understood. 0 means what? 0 means 38. Point comma 2. That means 2. Actually 5, 6. But next digit is 5 above 5. Then 6 is rounded to 7. 5, 6, 9. 1. 1 means 1 decimal. 5. Actually 5. But next digit is what? Above 5. If it is above 5, this 5 is rounded to 6. Next one. 5, 6, 9. But next digit is below 5. Then this is not rounded to 10. This is rounded to what? 9 only. Understood? Then. But in these examples, what we are rounding is, we are rounding what's that? We are rounding the numbers. Number to the integers or to the decimal places. Okay? But not only we can round this number to the integers decimal. So suppose I can also give like this. 1 second. Listen. Select what? Round off. For example, 386. 386. I can say minus 2. I can say minus 2. If you say minus 2 means, if you say, like for example, minus 2 means rounded to hundreds. Minus 1 means minus 3. Minus 3 means or minus 1. Minus 1 means what? Rounded to what's that? Tens. Minus 3. Minus 3 means rounded to thousands, like that. Minus 2 means rounded to hundreds. Minus 3 means rounded to thousands. Minus 1 means rounded to tens. Okay, then. 386 minus 2. Sir, okay na? Then. If I say minus 2, this is rounded to what? Hundreds. Rounded to hundreds. Okay. Then tell me, this number is between what range? This number is between what range? 300 to 400. This is between 300 to 400. In 300 to 400, what is the average? Average is 350. This value is below average or above average? Above average. Rounded to 400. 386 is rounded to 400 because 386 is what, sir? Above average. That's all. Sir, if I give 336, Instead of 386, I'll give 336. Then 300. 336 is below average or above average? Below average. Okay. Then now suppose I'll say minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 means tens. This number is between what range? This number is between what range? Sir, first range, then above na, below na. What is this range? Tens was tens. Consider 10. This number is between what range? 380 to 390. Consider 10th part because you said minus 1. Na? Earlier you said minus 2. Minus 2 means hundreds. Consider 100. This number is between 300 to 400. Now consider 10th. This number is between what? 380 to 390. What is the average? 385. 385. And this is below average or above average? Above average. Rounded to highest. What the highest is? 390. That's all. Then suppose if I say minus 3, what then? Minus, okay, na? So then, for example, 386 minus 3. 386 minus 3. Then 386 minus 3. Then what? 0. Minus 3 means what, boss? Thousands. Don't confuse here. These are all very simple. What? Minus 3. Minus 3 means thousands. Check 386 is between which two thousands? 0 to what? 1000. 0 to 1000. Okay, na? 0 to 1000. What is the average? Average is what, sir? 500. Then 386 is what? Below average. If it is below average means rounded to what? 0. Okay, na? No. Then now, like you tell me what is the output of this? 4567 minus 1, 4567 minus 2. Next one, 4567 minus 3. What is the output of this? 3. 4,567 minus 1. 4,000. 4,570. 4,570. Yes or no? So this is between 4,560 to 4,570. And this is above average, rounded to highest, 4,570. Minus 2. Minus 2 means 4,500 to 4,600. But this is above average, rounded to 4,600. Minus 3 means thousands. This is between 4,000 to 5,000. Average is 4,500, but this is above average, rounded to 5,000. First one returns 4,570, 4,600, 4,000, 5,000. Let's see, run this query. 4,570, 4,600, 5,000. Yes or no? That's the. Okay then. Sir, okay now? Now, for example, I'll ask employee name, salary. Display name, salary, but round salary to what's it? Hundreds. Show the names and salaries, but round the salaries to hundreds. I don't want to see salary is 1250. Don't show 1250. Round this value to hundreds. There is a salary 2975. There is a salary 2975. Round this to hundreds. Okay, na? Then don't show like this. Round the salaries to hundreds. So how to write? Select what? E name. Next comma. Round. Round of salary minus 2. Round of salary minus 2 as salary from EMP. So every employee's salary is what? Rounded. Every employee's salary is rounded to hundreds. Okay. What the first employee? So name is Smith. Salary is what? 800. What it will show? 800 only. Next one. Alan is what? 1600. What it will show? 1600. Next employee. What? Salary is 1250. Actually 1250. So 1250 is between what range? Hundreds, na? 1200 to 1300. 1200 to 1300. But this is equal to average. If it is equal to average, rounded to highest. What the highest is? 1300. Next one. There is a next Jones. Jones salary is 2975. Then 2975. 2975 is between 2,900 to 3,000. But this is above average. Then rounded to highest. What the highest is? 3,000. Like that. It will show like this. So actual salary is what? 800. It will show 800. 1600, 1600. 1250, 1300. And so this is actually 800. This is what's it? 1600. This is what? 1250. 1250 is rounded to 1300. This is actually 2975. 2975 is rounded to 3000. Okay. This is old salaries. This is name. This is salaries. And this is before rounding. Before rounding, these are the salaries. Okay. Next. So on this year, Ellen 1900, 1500. Next one, Jones 2975 rounded to 3000, 1250 or okay. Then Blake 2850. Actually, Blake's salary is what? 2850. 2850 is rounded to 2000. Then understood? Like that's all. This is 2450, 2500. Okay. So every employee's salary is rounded to what? Hundreds. But this is permanent or not permanent? Not permanent. But you want to make this in the table. Then you want to make it. You want to make this value permanent. Then what you have to do? Update. EMP. Set what? Salary. Set salary equals to round off salary. Okay, na? Set salary equal to round off salary. So, and every employee's salary is what, sir? Rounded. Rounded to what? Hundreds. Got it? That's so this is round function. What are the next? What are the next one? Ceiling. But here, round acts according to what? Rounds acts according to what? Round function either rounds number to the lowest or highest. Lowest or highest or depends on what? Average. But here ceiling, it will not check the average. Always rounds to the highest. Always number is rounded to highest. So rounds number always to what? Highest. Rounds number always to highest. Rounds number always to highest. And ceiling, it will take only one number, but it will not take decimal places. It will not take what? Decimal places. Round function takes two number decimal places. That means here you cannot round the number to the decimal places. Always number is rounded to what? Integer. Number cannot be rounded to decimal places. Number is always rounded to integer. So example, select ceiling of what? 38.1. Then 38.1. This number is checked. This number is between what range? 38 to 39. So, but ceiling rounds number always to what? Highest. What the highest is? 39. 39. Okay, then. Similarly, there is a call what? Float. There is a call float. Then floor. What is this? Then floor what? Rounds what? Rounds number always to what? Lowest. Then what is select what? Select what? Floor of 3 point what? 38.9. 38.9. 30. This is between 38 to 39. It is rounded to what? Lowest. What is the lowest? 38. Okay. You want to round based on average. Below average or above average, based on that you want to round. Then use round function. Always to the highest ceiling, always to the lowest floor. That's all. So it is given three functions, whichever is suitable for your requirement, use it. Okay, na? Then sometimes you want to round based on average. Sometimes always to the lowest, always to the highest. That's all. So these are the three mathematical functions which are widely what used. Okay. Apart from power, ABS like that, but they are most widely used. These three. Okay, na? Then you know date functions, you know string functions, you know what mathematical. What is left? What is left? Conversion. So there are three: conversion, special, analytical, aggregates. Okay, na? Then conversion functions. What are conversions? What are conversions? Conversion means what? Conversion means converting one data type to another data type. Conversion means converting from one type to another type. Okay, one data type to another data type. Sometimes you want to convert what? Number to character. You want to convert what? Number. Number is there, but you want to convert number to character. Or you want to convert to date to character. Date is there. You want to convert the date to character. You want to convert the number to character. You want to convert string to. You want to convert character to number. You want to convert character to date. So if you want to convert from one type to another type, we use these conversion functions. Okay. So SQL server is given two functions. One is called what? Cast. Another one is called convert. SQL server is given two: cast and convert. Okay. Both are same, but small difference is there between cast and convert. Both functions similar, but there is a small difference. First, we'll see what then cast. What is the purpose? Same. See that. Purpose is what? Same. Converting one type to another type. How to use this function? How to use this function? So cast what's it? Value as what? Type. Value as what's it? Otherwise you can say source value. Source value as target type. Target type. What is the meaning? This value is converted into this type. This value is converted into this type. Converting this value into this type. If you mention type integer, it is converted into integer. If you mention varchar, so this is converted into varchar. If you mention date, it is converted into date. Sir, okay na? Then source value converted into target type. Now, example, select what? Cast. Select cast. Select cast. 10.5. Tell me what is 10.5? Float. 10.5 is float. I want to convert this 10.5 to integer. As integer. As integer. That's all. What is 10.5 is converted into what type? Integer type. Then what the output will get? 10. You'll get 10. 10.5, no? 10.5 is converted into integer, but integer contains decimal? No. So then this is converted into integer type. What the integer is? 10. Now let's see then. Output is 10. Okay. 10.5 is float bus. This float is converted into integer. After converting into integer, then what it returns? 10. Integer part. What is the integer part? 10. So returns 10. Okay, now then anything. What is this is source value. This is what? Source value. What is this is? What is this is? Target type. So this value is converted into this type. Okay, then. Now, once again, suppose, for example, I want to show something like this, where it is useful. Okay, now, where it is useful. For example, I want to show like this, employee Smith. Like you take the employee table, select star from EMP. Take the employee table. What the employee name is? Alan. What is the salary? 1900. So I want to show like this. Employee Alan ends 1900. Employee Ward ends 1500. I want to show like this. So Ward salary is what's it? 1500. Alan ends 1900. Ward ends 1500. I want to show like this. Just example. I'm not giving all 14. Just example. Sample I'm giving two employees, but I want to show all the employees. I want to show data like this. Alan ends 1900. Ward ends 1500. What is Alan is? Name. What is ends? Ends is not salary. Ends is a string. What is ends? String. What is 1900? Salary. 1900 is salary. Okay, na? Alan is what? String. Ends is, sorry, Alan is name. Ends is what? String. 1900 is what? Salary. So, how to show like this? Alan ends. How to show? Alan ends. Alan is name. Name should be concatenated with ends. What is the symbol for concatenation in SQL? Plus. Then once again, I'll write like this. I'm writing like this. Select what's the e name plus what? Ends plus what? Salary from EMP. I'm writing like this. Name and salary from EMP. But if you write like this, what it this gives? This gives what? Error. Okay, na? Why error? Because so then why? Because the reason is here. What is e name is what? E name is what? Character type. Ends is also what? Character type. But salary is what type? Money type. Salary is money type. When you are doing concatenation, all must be character type. When you are doing the concatenation, all must be character type. All must be character type. This must be character. This is already character. Ends is also character. But salary is not character. Salary is what? Money type. That's why it is giving what? Error. Cannot convert character value to money. So this is giving error. Then if you want to do this concatenation, what you have to do? Convert salary to what type? Convert salary to what type? Character type. Character type. How to convert this salary to character type? By using what? Cast function. So then if you want to do this, convert salary to then. So cast, what is salary? Next, as what? Varchar. Now salary is converted to character type. After this, now it will work. Now it will work. Now let's see. See this what? Alan ends 1900. Ward ends 1500. Jones ends 1300. Martin ends 1500. Like this. So every name, what's it? Every name. Okay, na? Then. Understood? So every name is concatenated with what? Hence is concatenated with what? Salary. But salary is converted to character type in table. Is salary is converted to character type in table? No. Only in for this query. For this query, it is converted to character type, but in table it is money only. You are not changing the data type. How to change the data type? How to change the data type? Alter. In table, if you want to change the data type, alter. Okay. Then, but you are not changing the data type. You are converting. Conversion is different. Changing the data type is different. Okay. Na? Then if you go to other languages, they are called typecasting. Okay. Oh. So you tell me, for example, like suppose then. So like Ellen, okay, na? Ellen joined on Ellen. You see this? And Ellen joined on some so and so date. February 20, 1981. Ellen joined on, okay, then 1981 02/20 as salesman. Ellen joined on 1981 February 20 as salesman. Then same thing. What? Select what's her e-name plus what? Joined on plus what is this is hide date. Can I say like this? Hide date plus as what? Salesman. Can I write like this? No. If you write like this, what it is gives error, because what is this hide date? E-name is what type? Character type. This is also character. This is also character. But hide date is what type? Date type. But what I said, when you are doing concatenation, all must be character type. All must be character type. So this gives error. Data type, varchar and date are what, sir? Incompatible. So they are in. Convert this hide date to character type. How to convert this? By using cast. Cast hide date what? As varchar. Then hide date is converted to character. Alan joined on 1981 as salesman. What joined on 1981 as salesman? Sorry, not is as salesman, not as salesman. Sorry, as what, sir? As job. Okay, now? Then now run this here as salesman, as manager, as manager. Okay. And okay then. So what cast, what's it? I did as what? Where can? Okay then. So we'll continue this Monday. SQL 2008 లో వర్క్